have been a fan of Spider-Man my entire life, and getting to be a part of the legacy of this character is incredible and honestly still a bit surreal. I think that there are videos of me floating around as a kid saying that playing Peter Parker is my dream, and getting to live that dream has been one of the greatest privileges of my career. So have an incredible D23, and from everyone over here, lots of love.
Everyone, grab your web shooters because Spider-Man season is officially here. At D23 2026, Marvel and Disney turned the spotlight on the wall crawler as they celebrated 65 years of Spider-Man, and they brought plenty of surprises with them. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, Spider-Man Brand New Day star Jacob Batalon, and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man creator Jeff Trammell took the stage to celebrate one of the most iconic superheroes ever created. And Feige made it clear that Spider-Man's story is nowhere near finished. There is so much story to tell that even after 65 years, we're just starting. Think about that. Spider-Man has already conquered comic books, blockbuster movies, animated shows, video games, television, and even an entire Spider-Verse. Yet Marvel believes there are still countless stories left to tell. One of the biggest announcements involved Amazing Spider-Man number 1000, the massive comic book milestone arriving in September. The issue will feature an interview between Tom Holland and Spider-Man Brand New Day director Destin Daniel Cretton. The special issue will also introduce Spider-Man's first major fear-inducing villain in decades, Ravage. And it marks filmmaker Noah Hawley's comic book writing debut. And if you're a fan of Marvel animation, there's even more coming. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 is scheduled to arrive on Disney Plus in January 2027. Disney Jr. has officially renewed Spidey and His Amazing Friends for Season 7. Fans were also given a first look at the upcoming special Spidey and the Avengers Halloween Team-Up. And yes, there are some fun new villains. Musicians Este Haim and Patrick Stump are joining the special as Hallows Eve and Jack-o'-lantern. So, 65 years after Spider-Man first appeared, the character isn't slowing down. And maybe that's exactly why Spider-Man has remained so popular for generations. Stan Lee once explained that Spider-Man connected with people because, underneath the mask, he's still an ordinary person with ordinary problems. He makes mistakes. Things don't always go his way. He struggles, but he keeps getting back up. That's what makes Spider-Man different. And as Kevin Feige made clear at D23, after 65 years, Marvel believes Spider-Man's story is only just beginning. With Brand New Day, new comics, new animated series, new villains, and an ever-expanding Spider-Verse, the web-slinger isn't going anywhere.
So this movie has made $1.8 billion. That's already old information. It's made $1.999999999 billion already. We'll check again at the end of the night.
Thanks to you, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks to all of you.
Devin, what do you think it is about Spider-Man and these characters that made everybody want to go to the theaters and watch it together?
Other than Jacob? Stop. CEO. No, you know, I've been watching this panel backstage. The people who work on Spider-Man love Spider-Man as much as the fans do. They are the fans. Everyone who's been on this stage tonight loves Spider-Man, and that goes into the work, and that goes to the producer of the movie, Amy Pascal, and to Tom Rothman, who runs Sony Pictures, who made the movie. That these people love Spider-Man, and it really is. And I will tell you, when we made Brand New Day, we set out saying, well, we'll never make more than No Way Home. We'll never make it bigger than No Way Home. So let's just go deeper and make it special. And I have a memory of, we were on set of No Way Home, which of course was about Tobey and Andrew and Tom, 3 Spider-Men together. How do you get bigger than 3 Spider-Men together, right? Well, sitting on a golf cart outside the set were Zendaya and Jacob and Tom. And it occurred to me looking at those 3 that trio is as iconic as the 3 Spider-Men. And now Brand New Day proved that. So it's very impressive. Very impressive.
No, I just want to say, I feel like from all of us, we know if it weren't for you all here today, we would not be here. So thank you so much, and we just love you guys.
You love all of us, we all love Ned Leeds. What was it like to come back as Ned Leeds but have to portray a very different relationship with Tom's Peter and Spider-Man this time around?
It's tough because, we love each other so much, so pretending to not look at him all day, and pretending not to hear his voice all day, it's hard. Because he's like such a loud person. He's like so nice and calm to everybody else, but to me he's just like a bro. So, but it was really fun, and it's just great to have the story be so great, and get to be a part of something so beautiful and so special.
Through several awesome movies, you've done some really cool stuff with Ned. Is there anything you still really want to do with this character? Because, by the way, you could pitch it to him right now. He's right there.
I don't know. You can't just tell your boss, hey, give me this job. That's not how jobs work.
Anything you want, sir. You're in a very big movie. You're a very big star. Just let us know. Assist you.
It'd be great to have my own show. No. I'm just kidding. No.
Brad.
Truly just wherever the story takes us, we're willing to follow. I feel like we've all worked with amazing people who make great things, and we just want to be a part of something that you all love.
We can joke about what you might want to do, or be serious about what you might want to do, and see where these characters go. But started, there were a lot of characters that you couldn't use, and now you just introduced Jean Grey in a Spider-Man movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's big potatoes. Can you talk about why this was the perfect place to launch one of the key X-Men characters?
It all came out of story. It came out of the story that we were talking about with Amy and with Destin and with Tom, who had a lot of story input in this film, thank goodness. And we were looking for a different type of mystery and putting Peter at the forefront of being a detective almost for the first half of the movie. And it just sort of evolved to the point where we thought, we were looking for who could fit that bill, and it became Jean Grey. And I'm very glad that it did, and in large part because of Sadie Sink. Because when we landed on Sadie Sink and realizing the connection she would have to the rest of this cast is what really locked that in.
Speaking of X-Men references, I do hope you're all doing this until you're 90.
I'll get there first, Jake.
Yeah. I'd like to do it till I'm 100 for sure. It's a beautiful time. Yeah.
You've done this for 7 movies now, and you've got the biggest Spider-Man movie of all time. What does it mean to you both to be such an integral part of the Spider-Man legacy now?
I think for me, just like a lot of people growing up in the 2000s, Spider-Man was sort of like my first superhero movie, and the sort of foray into the sort of genre. And this full circle moment in my life, getting to meet Toby and do all those things together and be a part of the new generation's films of Spider-Man is beautiful, and it's great to see everyone's journey with it. I would truly not be here without Spider-Man. We truly would not be here without you all.
No, it's a dream, and I remember watching the 60s cartoon, which was in repeats when I was watching as a kid, and it said in color. And I go, why does it have, everything's in color? Why does it say in color? That's where I learned that TV used to be black and white. But it's amazing, and I will say, I got a little emotional backstage hearing Stan's voice at the top of this panel. Stan Lee, who, of course, without him, this would not exist, and Steve Ditko, and feeling like a temporary steward of their legacy is something I take very, very seriously.
You're doing a great job. This has been absolutely amazing. I loved this movie and all of the other movies you guys have made. It would be crazy to gather here and not watch something together. And Jacob, I had asked you, I said, look, do you have something maybe so your favorites, something you could share with D23 and we could all experience it in the room?
I did bring along with me this clip. I'm sure everyone has seen it at this point, but it is my favorite. It is when Spider-Man decides to come up to see his old friend Ned, and them and MJ just kind of have an afternoon together. So, hope you enjoy it. So beautiful.
Can I tell one more story, which is on the set of Spider-Man Homecoming in 2016, very young Jacob and very young Tom were off in the back working on something, didn't know what it was. And I saw them come over to the director, John Watts, and go, hey, we have this idea for a handshake. We made up this handshake that friends have. Could we do it? And John said, yeah, let's do it. And now it's the culminating moment in one of the biggest movies of all time. So I want to thank you for that.
So speaking of a culminating moment, Jacob, can I ask you can we culminate this moment? It ended the movie, it ended the show.
End the show. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, nice. Yeah. I was a little paused there for a little bit. No, wait. Yeah.
Well, that's the coolest thing that's ever going to happen in my life. Thank you guys so much for being here. My Spidey sense.